eyes, and I was like, what? I am just giving all type of vibes today, okay? Like, what? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As you can tell, I am fierce. I am feeling this look. I didn't even get dressed. Like, I'm still in my black robe because this is just all type of silk. Only silk touches this type of skin. Okay? Anyway, I'm done with the shenanigans. No, but for real, I had no idea what look I wanted to create. I had asked my friend, help me out, I have the day off, what look should I film? And she was like, do a black smoky eye and a nude lip. I was like, first of all, black eyeshadow scares me. And then second, I said I wasn't going to do nude for the fall. But here we are today. And I'm going to give her props. Yes, Frashada, you did that, girl, because look at me. Look at your friend. Alright, so enough of that rambling. If you want to see how I achieve this beautiful black smoky eye, continue to watch. But first, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, comment, and share. And let's get right into it. So as you can tell from the intro of the video, I am going to be doing a smoky eye today, a black smoky eye. And I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I have not done this in a while. And you know, black eyeshadow is very intimidating, okay? But, alright, so I'm going to start with my eyes first. And I am going to be using some tape just to get a very precise line. So, let's get started. So I'm just going to connect the tape like so. So I'm going to prime using the... just looks so crazy. And it's like hard to blink. Okay, so I'm gonna prime using the Fenty Beauty concealer. This is in the shade 360. Oh, and I did do my eyebrows off camera. And if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, just watch any of my older videos. So I'm just going to blend this out now. So I am using 3 eyeshadow palettes today. You don't have to use the same eyeshadow palettes that I'm using, just like, you know, colors similar to them. I was going through my palettes and I just like really picked out which shades I really wanted to use for this look. I felt would be best to complete this look with, and it's all shades with these 3 palettes. This is the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. And this is the Shade and Light Eye palette by Kat Von D. So the first palette that I want to start with is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to take this shade right here. This is called Cano. This is such a beautiful golden brown, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, dip that in there, and I'm going to stamp it in my crease. I'm so nervous. I really hope this look comes out good. If it doesn't, I'm not posting this. So if you see this, then you know it came out good. And you just want to build that color up and work it into the front of the brow bone, like so. So I'm liking how that looks, and I'm just going to, excuse me, just going to take a fluffy brush and soften that up just a little bit. The next shade that I want to use, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette, and I want to take this shade right here. This is Lucius. Yeah, I think that's the name of this shade right here. It's like, you know, a brick brown type of shade, so I want to pop that right underneath where I put my first shade. You see like how I'm not really bringing it so far up. I'm just really focusing it right here, right in the crease, because that will give you the nice transition into the black. So just want to keep building it right in this area. And I want to go back in with that first shade that I used just to bring it back to life a little bit. You don't want it to get completely lost, and just like right on top. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and lightly blend around everything. Now I want to get deeper, and I'm going to take this shade. This is the Warrior palette, and I want to take this shade called Mino, and I'm going to pop that in my crease as well. And as you get to the deeper, darker shades, you want to change your brush to a smaller head. That way it's more concentrated in that area, rather than having a fluffy brush where it's being like, you know, blended everywhere. You just really want it to just focus in that one area, like so, and work it in. So this is going like right under my crease. So now I'm going to like work outwards to rebuild the shades that I had previously put down. So I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to take that same shade and work it in the same area that I had placed it. And then now taking Cano and placing that right at the top. And then going in with that blending brush and blending everything together. Okay, so time for the black, and I'm going to be taking a black liner. Let me just sharpen this a little bit. It keeps breaking. All right, let me get another liner, because look, it's like, no. Let me get another one. Yeah, I don't know why I was fussing when I have like this nice liner right here. So this liner is from Morphe, and it's in the shade Dark Room. See, like that's all I needed. It doesn't have to be so sharp, so I'm just going to apply the black liner all over my lid. And it does not need to be neat because we are going to smoke it out. Just do not bring it all the way to your crease. Like so. Then I'm going to take a smudger brush, which has like a very, very dense head. And I'm just going to smudge that out. You see how nice and clean it got? So just going to do that to the other eye. And if you feel like you have too much product, you can always just like wipe your brush off and go back in. Like so. So now I'm going to go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, and I need some tea or something, my gosh. So I'm going to take this dark shade, and this is called Shax. Yeah. And I'm going to like just take a flat brush. I would use my other flat brush, but there's like glitter all over it. Is there glitter on this? No, no glitter. So I'm just going to take that black shadow and press it onto my eyelid. the cream liner acts as a base, and then the shadow is going to set it, just like how you put on concealer or cream contour. You always want to set it with a powder. So the black shadow is going to give it that pigment and make sure it does not move. Like so. And now what I'm going to do is just blend that out, just like around the edges. Actually, let me take a denser brush. So now that it is blended out, I'm just going to go back in and apply the same previous shadows just to make sure, everything flows together. So I'm going to take this shade right here, Mino, and pop that into my crease. And I'm taking that same smaller brush and I'm just popping that into the crease. Then I'm going to go back into the Kat Von D palette and I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that a little bit above the crease. You just want to make sure that all the colors are present and blended in together, so it doesn't just look like black and then light. You want to make sure it has that gradual effect. Then for the last shade, I'm going in with Cano, and I'm popping that right on top. Then of course you want to go in with a nice fluffy brush and just make sure that those are all blended well. So now I'm just going back in with that liner and I'm just going to tight line. Because the thing with smoky eyes, you do not want anything peeking through. You want everything to just be dark and smoky. It's just gonna throw the look off. Okay, so we're gonna put the eyeshadows to the side for now. I want to prep my lashes and I'm gonna be using the On Fleek lash. This is by On Fleek Lashes. And oops, that is, I don't know why these things, why does this always happen to me on camera? I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. This is the style On Fleek. This is a very full lash and I feel like it'll definitely add to the smokiness of this eye. So I'm just going to move on to my face and I am going to clean off my hands because I don't want any dark shadows getting on my face. So I'm just going to remove these. So I'm going to prime with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. You rub it together, then you just press it in. And I'm going to set my primer with some Fenty Beauty powder. This is in the shade Cashew. So I'm only going to take the residue from the cap with my Real Technique sponge. Just press that in. And then press it into my skin. And now I'm going to color correct with the Black Radiance HD corrector. And I'm just going to correct under my eyes and anywhere that has any type of darkness or pigmentation. So I let the lashes sit a little bit too long, so I had to apply a little bit more glue.
Money man, money man. Are you greedy?
That's so cute. Okay, so the glue should be nice and ready now. So let's apply these. I love them. Here for it. So here for it. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This is in the shade 385. So I'm just using 2 pumps. If you want to use more, you know, whatever fits you, you go ahead and do. And I'm using my Sephora Full Coverage Foundation brush to blend this out. Just flawless. And for concealer, I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is in the shade Golden. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit while I apply the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle, and I'm going to use this to contour. I'm trying something new. I'm not bringing the contour like all along my jawline. I'm just putting it on the outsides of my chin. This will give me, like, you know, a more defined chin. So I'm just trying something new. So I'm just gonna use the same foundation brush to blend this out. First of all, before I even blend out this concealer, get into my head wrap. It's from Wrapqns. I'll have the link down below. I actually don't think that they have this in stock anymore. So when I checked back my previous orders to like figure out the name of this style, it was called Litty. So I checked their website and it wasn't there. So I don't know if it's like discontinued. I don't know if they're going to be making more of it, but definitely check out their website because they have so many gorgeous head wraps. I think I already have like 5 of them already, but so I'm just using the Real Technique sponge to blend out this concealer. So I'm just going to go in with the foundation brush and just make sure that everything is just blended well together. I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade Cashew. To set everywhere that I contoured, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is the powder edition. Yeah, the powder edition, okay. And I'm using these 2 dark shades right here. So first I like to stamp it in, and then I like to go in with a bigger, fluffier brush to blend everything together. I really love how this look is coming out. Okay. And to contour my nose, I am just going to take this dark shade right here and do what it do. Now I want to move on to blush, and you guys already know how I feel about this. If you don't, then you need to watch my other videos. For blush, I'm just going to go in with this Urban Decay palette, and I'm actually going to mix these two together. Yes, very lightly though, not a lot. Super pretty. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so then now I'm going to go back in to the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to take that black shade, and I'm taking a very small detailing brush, and I'm just going to stamp that black shade right onto where I put the eyeliner. So now I'm just going to go in with this shade to smoke out the black, to like add some warmth to it. Then I am going to go into the Juvia's Place Warriors palette and take this shade right here and also smoke that out. That'll be the final color, and I'm using the same brush, just cleaning it off. And I'm also just going to smoke that out. Wow, I did not think I could pull this off. When I tell you, I only did a smoky eye once, and this is when I first started trying to be a beauty influencer, and I posted it on Instagram, and I added the Amreezy shoutouts hashtag. Asked me if she did not repost me on her Instagram stories, and I was like, what? That was the first and only time I really did a smoky eye. Wait, no, and then I also did one for, the first time I ever did one was for my birthday 2017, and I added some glitter to it. That was like the first time I even tried putting on lashes, and I mean it was okay for a beginner, but you know, we upgraded over here. I'm just taking a makeup wipe and removing any makeup on my lips. You know what I find to be so annoying? Like what really grinds my gears? When guys pretend to be interested in, like, you know, the work you do with makeup or like editing your videos. I'm like, you don't care. You just trying to be in my DMs. Did I get mascara? I thought I got mascara on my on my face, but okay. Like half the time you just trying to be in my DMs. Like, stop it. Okay, so to complete the eyes, I'm going to be going in with the Morphe and a Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the Armed and Gorgeous. I know it took me forever to get to this palette, but I do want to use this shade for my inner tear duct. So I'm taking a very precise brush, and I'm just going to pack it in there. And this will really open your eyes up, you know, since it's like so smoky. This is what's gonna get your eyes to open up and just be 100% bold. I'm going to go back in with this palette, take this shade, and pop that underneath my brow bone. Now, time for the lips. So I know I said that I wasn't gonna do nude, but a nude lip just looks bomb with the smoky eye. So I'm doing nude, and I have the NYX lip liner in Espresso, and I'm just going to line my lips very heavily. I'm just going to blend this out. It's like a little lip brush. For lipstick now, I'm going in with the with the ColourPop and I Love Sarahi. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Yeah, I'm going in with the Ultra Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Suno de Coco. This is gorgeous. I was gonna add lip gloss, but I don't think I want to. I think I just want to leave it like this. I've never done a nude lip like this, but yes. This is by far my favorite look on my channel, by far. Now I'm just giving like all types of Lion King Sarabi. If you don't know who Sarabi is, shame on you. How you don't know who Simba's mother is, first of all? Alright, so let me just spray my face. And I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Make it last forever, forever. And this is it, you guys. This is gorgeous. Wow. And these lashes just go perfect with the look. Just perfect. These are like some really good lashes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Oh, just please give a thumbs up, comment, let me know if you really love this look. If you want to try this look out, let me know. Tag me on Instagram so I can see. Let me know what other looks you would like me to bring to the channel. And I cannot wait until I see you in my next upload. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and have a great day.